happened where I film an entire video and then I can't post it. It was an hour long, spanning from me playing as Serbia and it's not saving. And then I played Crusader Kings and it didn't save. So instead I'm gonna be playing in the New World, the worst place to play. Welcome to Hell, boys. So as a native, your main goal is to civilize. It would be my main goal. It would be. But it is not. Because my main goal, in fact, is to conquer as many tiles as possible. We started with a 5 population, which means we're going to depopulate this province to, in fact, expand it into it. Anyways. Because the only way to expand as a native is either by becoming a state, which will usually only give you one more tile, or using your army to conquer provinces outside. So yeah, we're not moving because there's no reason for us to move. It's not like devastation exists in this game. Wait, let me actually make sure devastation doesn't exist in this game. That'd actually be kind of stupid if the whole time I was standing still I was getting devastation and it just wasn't part of the actual thing. Maybe it's happiness. Let me go and chat GPT and ask. Like real quick, like actually. It doesn't actually do anything except for allowing you to get better provinces overall. Guess that's gonna be the only reason. Oh, there is much more population in this tile actually. So I might migrate here. You won't get the population, of course. Oh yeah, you do gain the population tiles. Let me check development. It's pretty low. Economy. Ooh, not bad. So I guess for this run, seeing as I really, really, really do not want to have to deal with this shit again. Ooh, we even got a pretty damn high team province. We should try and make our way over here, but actually no, let's not. Instead, we should probably slap some money on research and also recruit some pops. 400 pops plus my initial 25 pops should be enough to hit this province. Reducing it to 500. You basically need money. Yeah. So yeah, you need money, so I'm gonna chop that out so I can get some more money. Let me get some more growth rates. Yeah. You basically need to abuse being a tribe for as long as you can abuse being a tribe for. Because you need to be able to expand, and once you civilize, you can no longer conquer provinces. So yeah, playing as a tribe, 100 years is gonna pass before you even take, like, I don't know, this area. The Europeans are gonna fall and rise before you can even take one area. So I think it was 5,000 in the tile. 500, I mean. So I'm gonna need around six or 800 troops. 4, almost there. 5, just one more. Okay, that's another tech bonus, which is of course I'm gonna put in the economy. So I can shell out 6 divisions worth of troops to go and fight some natives. Other. How the hell did it go back up? Oh. It didn't go back up. My dumbass. My negative IQ aimed for the wrong province. Well, at least we know these two are low now. But like, you didn't see that. That did not happen. I did not fumble. I barely failed. I did not fumble. I didn't fumble. Okay, so now it's like 2,000. Oh, well, yeah, because the more troops I take from this province, the more hard it's gonna become to get actual troops because I'm wasting population. But it's actually overall better for me to waste as much population as I can. Let's conquer this. It's gonna give us the stuff. Oh, nine. That's nice. It's nine people there, so we can get 17 dudes to go and take this province from me. Yeah, this is how you expand as a tribe if you actually, if you don't want to wait it up to yeah. You see, that's 6,000 pops. God, doubled my population. It is natives. It is natives. It is natives, but it's 6,000 pops nonetheless. I won't be able to pull from it for a while, but it is 6,000 pops, so can't really complain about that. Yeah, it's 50-50. Okay, now let's start on our second campaign. Basically, as a tribe, we're going to need to conquer the coastal regions. My goal for this is going to be to truly, oh my god, the growth rate in these areas. Good lord. 19, bro? Oh my lays. Recruitable population. What? I can recruit population there? Of course, I'm gonna recruit this. Spend some time recruiting them so I can get a bigger amount of manpower from that tile. How much manpower can I get from that tile? It's going up? Yeah, it's going up. So yeah, we're focused on taking up and improving our nation. This is, of course, a supplementary video. The reason I haven't been posting is because when I do record shit, the most goofy shit happens for me not to be able to post those videos, which has me coping and seething because I do it that much just to not be able to post it. You know, do you know the feeling? That feeling. Yeah, but actually, becoming a settled kingdom is like the worst thing you could possibly do if you really think about it as a tribe, because like you're gonna need to start buying provinces, not conquering, just buying. Because as soon as you civilize, you can no longer move into tiles. What are your cores? Have you stepped out of your cores at all? Nope. I just grew into my cores. Okay, so now let's get this extra army ready to store again. That's gonna be an extra bit of damage. 30! And now we can finally take an extra province for the great Sagalakian Imperium. Also, we should stop taking from our central capital. Yeah, we should stop taking from the capital, by the way, because it's actually gonna reduce the amount of money we make overall. Because our population in the one area we actually have somewhat good economies not gonna be there. Okay, let me just quickly invest in these provinces to try and start assimilating them. To somewhat start making money in these provinces. Oh, it's making money. It's making money. Also, the benefit of this is that because of growth rate, only your pops grow. So eventually, I think I might have to consult with GPT, who has told me more stuff about this game that I actually know, because I didn't know that happiness actually affects your economy until I asked GPT. God, I am a waste of space. Anyways, we could go and attack them to gain their province, but it's gonna be rebellious, unlike these tribes, which aren't, which aren't rebellious. Also, we're making money finally from all our territories, and it's going up because it's because assimilation is going up or something else. Because it's really going up. I think I can get a good chunk of troops there. Yeah. Happiness, pretty decent. Can I have one of those then? Let's be able to supplement the happiness real quick. And keep increasing the economic output because that's like the only thing we're gonna make money from. Let me try and get more people employed via deving. Well, just let me just finish first improving relations. Improving relations? Am I actually having a seizure or some shit? I mean, improving happiness, which happiness is now maxed out, so I can finally start taxing again. Yeah, full taxing only gives me a better gold, but it's better than nothing. Okay, yeah, so we're full taxing now, and on the rest does not exist because tribals, I mean, natives, these natives, neutral, does not have a country, meaning it will not create unrest if you have it. Of course, these lands. In fact, seeing as I'm just gonna keep it LARPing. Actually, if I moved away from the capital, it's gonna cost stuff. What should I be doing now? What are regions do I want? Hmm. Balance. There's a balance that would no. Ports, watchtowers, fortifications, diplomacy, provinciality, imperial cores, government type, unrest, happiness, maxed out, supplies, pretty good, pretty decent. This is from capital, farthest province of the capital somehow. Yeah, yeah. Dev, yeah, actually, Dev is gonna be important because Dev is the amount of people who are actually working. Because in my country right now, economically employed, 71% of my country is unemployed. So let me try and get more people employed into the workforce so I can actually make some money. The reason my economy is not going up is because it's going into this. Also, it's so minute it wouldn't actually matter. Anyways, start recruiting from our provincial towns. Actually, let's start assimilating. Because, yeah, if I can get us to 100% assimilation, then that's going to be pretty good. Mm. Yeah, because your population grows if you own a tile. But if you don't own the tile, the your population with another tile will only shrink, not grow. We're already 21%. We're already 21 in tech, and you only need to be 30 something. We are going to want to become kingdoms eventually. Eventually, not now, because if you're not a tribe, you cannot declare war on another tribe unless you have a direct border with them, which gives us a field of protection against the Europeans. Oh yeah, we can buy watchtowers pretty soon. In fact, how much is this? Like 100? Damn. Of course, I'm gonna assimilate that. I'm just gonna continue assimilating these provinces into my pops, so I can have the most pops. Pops. My God, pops. It's pretty slow, but it's best I do it now than having to wait 10,000 years. What is going on in the East? Wars? You see, the reason you don't want to go to war with people, yeah, like that. Um, you civilized? Somebody, how the hell did you get a province? Unless you had one already. I don't want to know. Yeah, the reason you don't want to conquer other tribal nations is because as a tribe, you have plus 60 military upkeep, plus 70, plus 10 taxation. Oh my god, tribes government is so good for playing like long term. I have very good defense, but like you wouldn't have an army, so what are you gonna use that defense for? You wouldn't have an army. Okay, so that's that, and we should have better recruitable population. Yeah, like all that's recruitable now, so that's good. I just finish up integrating this tile so we can get the rest of their props into the workforce. 70%, yeah, that dev was actually doing something. Let's raise investments by a bit and let's put some of that money into investing. Whoa. Let's invest in the capital because that's the place we're gonna get the most money. Oh my god, how much did we get out of there? yes, one thing. Yeah, then let's just, I guess, recruitment population hasn't increased. Yeah, it's 30 turns left. Plus, the lowest populated thing is here. Some reason. Yeah, with this being, it's Kasakawak who has the most. I'm not moving it off Georgetown because that Georgetown has all my damn dev that I just put in. Oh yeah, we should start spending more on research. Yeah, we should start spending more on research and goods and investments. It's a bit more. So we can keep up with the economics of the area. Recruit population. I think it's gonna stay low simply because it's, and we shouldn't get any diseases for now. You have no money for a watchtower. I'm gonna get extra troops. Of course, we always focusing on economic growth. Oh, only 4,000. I'll just keep smacking it and I'll just keep siphoning population from this tile instead of the capital. Yeah, let's just let turns pass. I guess I'm gonna have to cut this video before an hour's up, but I'm not really thinking this video is gonna last up. Okay, you know what I said about um not attacking nations? Well, you see, I am gonna attack this man, and I'm gonna kill this man. Why? Because he has too much damn land. If I can take this, I can move it over. It might have his damn people in it, but recruits, that's 400. How big are my loans? How big are my loans? Whoa, not worth it. Ting 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 ting. Yeah, that's worth it now. Okay, so let's start. Let's recruit a huge amount of stuff here. We're probably gonna go in depth. I'm getting ready for that depth. I'm getting ready for that depth. Yep. Let's prepare for to get hit with like a huge deck train as soon as the shit comes out. Yep. That's even after I cut spending. Let's send the army over. He become a kingdom. Oh no. Oh no. The next time this province in 7 turns. He's probably gonna have a bigger military than me in 7 turns. Oh my god. Imagine if I have to restart already because this man become a kingdom. Okay, let's directly attack him. Deck. Take the damn province. Yeah, we're cooked. Now I'm gonna hit the uh, yeah, I didn't expect nigga to become a kingdom before me. So let me just do that again. One more time. One more time. Because I didn't expect bro to become a kingdom before me. So how did he become a kingdom for me? That's 12. I have 15. Huh. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's play in Africa. Let's play as the only tribe that can instantly civilize. Soyoyo. The only tribe that is technically civilized. Yeah, man, I really just got my ass beat, didn't I? As soon as I actually fought somebody. So Yo-Yo is in a better position than its not counterpart, but Theodoro. Theodoro. My Theodoro. But yeah, you can instantly civilize. But you don't. Why? You don't? Because as a tribe, you're the only government that can technologically advance my ass, bro. Become a kingdom instantly. What? What the hell? Bro, what the hell was that? No, 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 no. You're telling me I'm gonna lose that province. Okay, okay, okay. So let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. This is just merely some failures. Failures. Ay, ay. Let's do everything again, and I hope I don't get that province. Because why would I end up getting that province out of all provinces around me? Is it the only province I have a... No, it's not. So why if I civilize, I didn't get anything? Okay. But I'm civilized. Gain the extra army, and let's deck on him. You see, the thing is, he can actually have an army. Yeah, so let's claim. Let's start warmongering. Let's start warmongering. We are the warmongers. The AI won't build an army to stop me. The AI won't build an army to stop me. Says. He says. He says. He says. The AI won't build an army to come and beat me. He says. I'm not a bum. I'm not a bum, he says. I'm not a bum. I'm not a bum. I'm just vertically challenged. Yeah, I do it again. Cause they don't like governments. Yeah. I remember conquering most of southern Africa with this guy. I don't know. I really don't know how I did that. Like trying to recapture my past glories on my phone. Oh my god. Oh my days. Me failing over and over and over and over again. So yeah, let's just take as much money as we can from this. Let's immediately start improving with these guys. Okay, we'll start improving with these guys. Don't become a kingdom yet. Okay, because you won't be able to get allies as easy. Use this plus the investments to get a bigger economy. Hmm. Chulongo, di longo, bing bong, ding dong, kling long. Okay, so we should be able to win this now. Recruit massive army, stand tall, puts us in depth. If it was a kingdom, it wouldn't. Put an army here, and he's gonna raise like a 2,000 stack up north. Block, take. He's gonna raise a 2,000 stack up north, so keep the army together. March the Imperial Legions around. Yep, saw that big army. Hit it here, and just in case, hit it here, just in case. Yep. I know he's gonna go back up north, but just in case he doesn't, we're gonna gather up the rest of the army to go and push him out of the state. Him. Okay, so now that's that. Yeah, if you honestly think I'm gonna let you live, then you're wrong. Unlike the AI, I have common sense to know I can integrate my own subjects, which yeah, it does know, but it don't do it as fast as I. Yeah, we're outnumbered and stuff. Blah blah blah. Back to war, buddy. We're outnumbered and stuff. Get back to war. Get back to war, buddy. We're outnumbered. Yo, we're not gonna be integrating the. I don't think we could. I don't think we can. Yeah, let's become a kingdom. The kingdom of Sazon. Why are we? We're making negative money though. So pay for the goods, pay for the investments. Yeah, we're making money. Oh yeah, we get this big ass army. Nice. For becoming a kingdom. Nice. Actually, I'm gonna use this to conquer more. That's good. I didn't realize you get a big ass army for becoming a kingdom. Well, that's nice. Oh yeah, it gives you the tribe army. The army that's I think like when you attack a province, it gives you that army. So that's nice. Yeah, we're a small ruling class that rules over the unwashed masses. The unwashed masses. Cut taxes. The unwashed masses. Such peak words have never been said before. We rule over the unwashed masses. Okay, let's go to do a little more conquests. The unwashed masses must bend the knee to the great and infinite Sololian Imperium. The unwashed masses must bend the knee. Okay, now I should make some subjects because we barely make anybody. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm turning it into a subject for the bill. I'm gonna turn it into a subject, I guess. Because I need to make some money actually, so. Yeah, we're actually making lots of money. I wonder how. Me trying to slowly integrate all these provinces. How did we lose like half our army in this war? Okay, let's build up the. Oh, what the fuck? I forget that they could move. Come back. Come back. You, the unwashed masses are running for me. That's 20. Take the 6 from here and I'll go use it to charge against deeper into the. Bro, where you going? Come back! You have half my army! Come back! This is some type of hostage situation or what? You know, he keeps going further east. He can definitely migrate. Oh my god. Come back. Where is he? Where is this man going? Niggas holding my army hostage. Is he going further west? Oh my god, come back. Come south. Come south, please. Come south. Come south. Come south, bro. Bro, come south. Come south. Yo, come south. Yo, come south. What is this army hostage situation that I'm going through? Nigga just stole my army and ran with it. What is this? You don't. What the hell? Of course, I'm unstable. I don't really have cores on this. I'm just going around conquesting. Yeah, the small conquering ruling class does not need the admiration of the masses, bro. All you gotta do is keep them happy. More people to add to these unwashed masses. Are we losing or gaining money from this? I don't know. Anyways, where's the? I hope he rejoins because like, actually his ID died 2000. Well, I'm just. Are we fucked? Yes, we are. Oh my god. What do you mean he holds my army hostage? Okay, we're cooked. This is the end of this video because one, this guy just stole my army and walked away from it. And it's just been a video of failures. Failures. I would say failures. I would say failures. If I hadn't have one last gamble left. Encarcio! Yes. Actually, no, I played in this area already. Um. Mm. Oh yeah, let's play as Tunis. I'm gonna play as Tunis temporarily, and then we're gonna release Tripolitania. Let me check here if I said. Yeah, Tripolitania. We're gonna play as Tripolitania. But before that, let's real quick raise a huge army. Put taxes to the max, get rid of everything else. I'm literally just selling this nation. Let's get colonial costs modifier. I'm literally just gonna sell this nation. Colonial cost modifier. Miles. Not military upkeep because I don't build the whole army. Production income. And put the two other ones in income tax. The most goofiest economy builder. 3,000 ducats. We actually make a lot of money from this. Oh yeah, because we're taxing like everybody anymore. The goal is to play a Tripolitania. So we want the nation to collapse real quick. So we're gonna declare war. Actually, no, let's get a bigger army. Bigger army. More weight. Yeah, it's starting to collapse in on itself. Yep, it's starting to collapse in on itself. Anyways, let's rush this before it collapses. I can dip out. Okay, let's try and play Tripolitania. Okay, so. Or did I actually do that? I think I actually did. Yeah, so we're burning Tunis to the ground so we can gain independence easier. We're taxing people until they can no longer be taxed. In the peace we're taking. Yes. Release Tripolitania. No. We're taking these lands. The actual thing. Wolf. What do you mean I can't fully annex you? Okay. Now, the economy is sufficiently collapsed, but the only way to truly destroy the Tunisian economy and of course they're gonna need a land bridge to defend such polity. Now let's dip before this nation implodes on itself. Release the great state of Tripoli. The greater kingdom of Tripoli. Oh wait, myself. I did it wrong. I was supposed to play Tripoli. I was supposed to play Tripoli. Wait. I was supposed to play Tripoli. I did it wrong. I am not sure to keep this subject on me, bro. I was supposed to play Tripoli, bro. Not this. You can't do this to me. Okay, I got him back. Okay. Release. Release Greater. Release Tripolitania. Release Tripolitania. Play as a subject. We're playing as the great realms of Tripoli, no longer burdened by our lords. Shenanigans will pay the path in where we, the great troop. Now, I'ma just do this. I think this is highly illogical, highly Confucius. In fact, we're not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna. I'm gonna try to recreate the Phoenician realms as, but like, how do you play this? Hmm. 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 Plays Granada, take over here. Nope. Plays Tunis, done did that. The Knights, what the hell are you gonna do? Crusade? No. You could play here, conquer that, and then face them. Plays the Mamelukes. Yes, plays the Mamelukes. Release Lebanon. Okay, give me a sec. I need to go on a map. I need to real quick go on a map. Ignore that. Ignore that for a sec. Phoenicia. Can't spell. Can't spell that. Punic homeland in the Levant. Uh, um, Orphan of Carthage. Origin of Carthage. I don't know. Um, Punic Lavant. Lavant. Um, Greek Lavant. Um, how do you pronounce that? It's like it's like this area. I'm talking about this area where the Punics came from. How do you pronounce that? Uh, Found it. Hmm. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this shite. So by geolocating this general area, I'd say by cross-referencing, it stretched down to Upper Israel. So I'd say it includes these, this. So let's release the body. This, or just because I need a fighting chance, I'd say this. And let's release ourselves from. Let's just like I'm so damn tired of this. You know what? 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 Game options. I've always been playing in damn 40-44. Always in 40-44. Let's play something else. And something other. Always. Oh, you. Uh. Um. Um. Uh. 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 What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's like a abruptly stopped. What the hell is this? What kind of Machiavellian shit is this? It abruptly like stops at this border and then you just see the 40-44 world. See it in like 90 pieces. Um uh why is it Timurids in like six? Like they have so many subjects and like the Safavids are their subjects, but like why? Um yeah. I guess I'll just go and work on that. Editor, create scenario 1000. Welcome to my scenario of 1000. This is my chance of creating and showing off this beautiful and vomiting map. It is so beautiful, right? The French vassals pair. The French are vassals, and the French vassals have vassals. The France does not control all these lands directly. Brittany controls perks and yields for some reason. That makes no sense. I'd say Brittany could control. Brittany could, but instead, where's the French capital? Why is it there? Why would the French capital be there? No, that makes no sense. I'd say they hold this, and you could expand Anjou a bit, like a bit, not too much though, like this, and like a Brittany tripartite. And I'd say you move the French capital back to Paris. And why would it be so fragmented? Lords would have power, but I wouldn't know why the French would still own any of this then. Um, why does Albania exist? They're ruled by the Romans. But then why does it exist? Why does it exist? What? As a border state? Why does this exist? How does any of this make sense? So the Avars come in. Well, like, theoretically, let's just say, because there's no way this timeline makes sense. The Avars come in. The Hungarians would be the Avars. And then Bulgaria somehow forms. This somehow breaks free. The Avar attack somehow frees Venice. And the northern. And then France is a fragmented mess. Also, somehow the Reconquista is happening. And North Africa is a mess. What else? What else? I don't even want to get about the East. I don't even want to. I don't even want to get about the East. Let me look at this. I think that's for balancing reasons. Rome has its own custom mission tree where they can lose control of this and it turns into wastelands and then they collapse. Okay, let's do some border fixes. One, Albania wouldn't exist. Balancing reasons? I don't know. Anyways, I'd say Byzantium would hold that. If he says if the East and West exist, Byzantium would hold this, and Rome would probably hold more of the North. And like if the Avars were to come in and their raids would destabilize, I wouldn't say the Genoa or whatever nation here would control here because the Avars don't exist in the Philippine Seas. Yeah, I would say it'd be like more like this, with Rome controlling more of this triangular position. And I would say they keep on to these two, seeing as they would be. I'd say Rome would focus more on maritime or holding their front. I would also say that the Visigoths would be down here, right? The Visigoths would have took it in North Africa, unless the Visigoths would have shattered into whatever these are. I could probably think that in where the Visigoths they'd take over most of it, but they shattered and scattered on the Roman border. Powerful but disunified France. Probably the raids destabilize the north, but it doesn't make sense why Byzantium doesn't own like this. Venice would own this. Actually, it would make more sense if, let's say, there was a state here. No, no, no. The Avars wouldn't need coastline though, so I would say Byzantium owns this. Yeah, like this. Byzantium keeps that, but they don't keep that, and the Avars get everything in the center. But I don't think the game doesn't allow that, so let's say like this. Like this, yeah. Like this. The Avars would keep that. But then Bulgaria would be here, not here. Or here. Yeah. So Bulgaria would be like here in old Bulgaria. Like old Bulgaria. They would own what kind of nation is this? But do I leave Bulgaria with its pre change borders? But with like its old borders too? We could like say that like the Byzantines rule more. Yeah, Byzantine could rule. Yeah, it's like an alternate history plus old world, new world borders. That's what I'm seeing basically. Like most of Europe is changed, but not really outside of Europe. So I'm gonna try and change some border regions of Europe, but keep it genuinely like I was before. You could probably put this up. It's not following direct history. It's more of history as it makes up. I'd say Crimea wouldn't be a thing, and we could give Theodoro these lands, and Theodoro could stand as the power in the east. Okay, not that. That could go to the Cumans. Yeah, the Cumans have to exist. Or whatever. Yeah, the Cumans have to exist. But just because I'm too lazy to go and find the Cumans, we're not going to make the Cumans exist. But these, does the Visigoths exist? We should make like a high kingdom. A high kingdom of the Visigoths. Let's give like these two and let's add civilization. V for the Visigoths. Vandal Kingdom. Vandals. Verdun of Vermont. Actually, that was it. The Vandal Kingdom. They're Vandals. They would have tried and failed to put themselves like the Vandal horde would have came through. I don't know how these borders work. These are just teleporting bullshit. Bullshit, I say. The Vandals got through. Frankie, I don't know how you make this work. Maybe Frankia got through. Because then, how would the Asturian Northern realms exist and then the Gibraltar South? I need to move around all kind of stuff because this makes no sense. Why Rome exists and why does Byzantium? Why is Byzantium so powerful? But I know I put things for Byzantium. I'm gonna have to get rid of things from Byzantium to restructure Byzantium, or give them more damage, or give them more subjects. Yeah, subjects. We could just fix the subjects. The Vandal host would have hit um the they would have been defeated and the king would have been killed. The leader would have been killed, and then lords would have rebelled. I guess that's the only way I can make this work. I guess. So let's just make a bunch of Vandals. The Vandal host, the Great Vandals. Um, Vandals would have shattered against the line. Add civilization, big V for Vandal. Um, the Vandal Kingdom. They would have split into the Vandal Kingdoms and the Vandals. Is there a Vandal Kingdom I can make? Another Vandal Kingdom. How about a V? It gives me something with D. What the hell? Okay, Valencia, Valorsky, Vigia, well, I'm Vladimir. Um, next. Okay, just for war reasons, I'm going to create these nations. Um, even though they are not random civilization one. Oh, so that's how I can do that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do this. Because there are not enough Vandal nations, so yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Add civilization, random civilization two. Add civilization, random civilization. Actually, I think this is where I'm gonna cut the video, and I'm just gonna fix this up. It's been a good video. Bye.